see, JD has returned to us from war. He went backpacking through Europe before he came here. And apparently he suffered some brain damage because his new thing is smacking people in the face with random wads of foreign cash.
Rehab food coming up.
I don't know about these French croissants. Monsieur Robert. What's important is A-Swag is back, hitting you off with a new podcast. This one's gonna be about rules of thumb. Now here's JD with the first 2 tips.
Out of water. There are 2 things that you need to keep in mind. Keeping track of your actions and where you are in the approach process. And what you want to do is you have to build a mutual attraction before you start, playing the question games. Hey, where are you from? Where do you live? This and that. Because that's where most guys start with. And all that's going to do is telegraph too much interest in the beginning, therefore lowering your value. So what you want to do is make her attracted to you. And then of course this rolls into the second one, which is show interest after she showed an interest in you.
Alright, so here's the final tip. Let me give you an example. You are out in the field. You open up a set. You start talking to them. What do? I know what you do. No. Don't pretend that you don't do it. I know what you do. You play the questions game. So you assault her with a barrage of questions. I know what you're asking. Oh, what's wrong with doing that? This lowers your value. I'm just trying to strike up a conversation. Yeah, you wanna know what's wrong with doing that? This lowers your value. You see, the problem with doing that is you're asking a bunch of questions, trying to find some common interest in which you can strike up a conversation with her. What do?
What do you study?
Where are you from? What type of music do you listen to? Who you with? Yada, yada, yada. This lowers your value. The third rule of thumb is someone who's self-assured, someone who's confident, does not ask questions about things they don't care about. You make statements. You do not know her enough to have any meaningful emotional reaction to what she does in her daily life. You don't know her. She knows you don't care. You're only saying these or asking these questions to try to get her to talk to you. And she feels that deep down inside. So rather than asking her, oh, where do you live? Where are you from? You say something like, you look like a girl from Miami. Convert your question into a statement. To which her response would probably be, oh, really? Why do you say that? And then you start up a conversation from making a statement. And she's gonna offer you the information anyway. Oh, I'm not from Miami, I'm from New York. Oh, why do you get that impression of me? La da da da. Well, girls from Miami, this and that. And you're rolling off into an entirely new conversation just off the one question which you didn't even pose. And by doing this, it makes you come off more confident, more self-assured, and less chumpish. So please don't do that. Convert all your questions into a statement. If there's anything you want to find out about her, tell it to her. Tell her you look this way. Make assumptions. And I guess this concludes the final tip. So here's Mr. Franco with some tips on shoes.
I would not be wearing these